Okay, so let's get back to business here. So the war is over. Let's go ahead and I think we can just dismiss them. One of these buttons right there, disband. Alright, everybody go back home. Don't need you anymore. Not sure why there's a little horse icon here. Alright. Alright, so he said thank you for teaching him. Let's pause it again and take a look at a few messages. So Warback, that one we knew about. Alright, we became the ruler of those territories. I'm going to need to divvy out some territories because I've got too many. So I need to divvy some out to my other chancellors and courtiers to run. But let's look at this real quick. So we got a lot of messages. I know about the unmarrieds. Vassal levies raised too long. I know about, but they're now back again, so that'll go away. So get rid of that one. So I can do a technology advance. So I've got enough points that I could advance one of my techs. I have no memory of which ones are going to be important at which times. I know getting certain ones unblock certain infrastructure or buildings you can build on the territories, but again, couldn't tell you what's going to be more important. It's been too long since I did any of them. Let's go ahead and do this one though. Let's do construction. So we'll invest in construction. Alright, so we've got an extra point in construction. Done with that. Right there. Let's look at this one. So we can press a de jure ducal claim for Khazad Zan here for King Kurgan of Ekron. Alright. So we do that for here, I believe. No? Alright. So how do I press a ducal claim then? Yeah, they're defending against a bunch of people in those faraway places. Where is the option to do anything about this? This goes to... I don't know the interface method or option to actually press the claim. Let's... Oh. I thought it was through the declare war options that you would do that, but let's check the intrigue. Hold the tournament, grudges. No way can I claim the High Kingship. None of that will do it. So the pressing of the claims has to do with the de jure or historical ownership. So historically, this is all one kingdom. So now that this is passed to somebody else, I have a claim right to this territory. So it's just a matter of figuring out how to press the claim. And I thought it was done through the war option, but it's not letting me pick that. King Kurgan can afford to lose 100 honor. So I need 100 points of honor before I'm going to be able to select that, and then I can pick what reason I have for doing it. So yeah, I think that's my only recourse at this point, and the problem is going to be he's so far away, and I think it's more a problem for him, because I'll press the claim, I'll take the territory, because he hardly won't be able to defend it against me, And then it'll just take some time for the war to finish, because he's not likely to march a bunch of armies all the way down here towards me. But who knows? He might. So we're going to have to get our honor up to be able to deal with that. So that's on the list of things to get done. But right now, we've got a domain size that's too big, and these territories are their own duchy, traditionally. So whoever's got Zatharis, I'm going to let control these as well, so it's all under one duke. So that would be Lord Skag of Zatharis. So let's go to Komar. And how's the best way to do this? No, I know there's a way of doing it through this interface, I thought. Maybe not. Let's go back to here. Lord Skag. Grant title. Grant title. Danehold of Ekrund. Let's see. That's the Komar. Duchy of Komar, essentially. So Komar, Nezul, and Zawadison. Now, do I want to do that, or do I want to... this is what I don't know. I'm not real intricately familiar with all the politics and family dynamics and so on, whether it's good to give one guy control of that, because that basically makes him nearly as powerful as me. So probably it may not be a good idea to do that. Let's just... God, I can't remember the methods to do this through the interface. I think I'll split it. I'll give this guy Komar, and then I'll give somebody else these two, and then they can argue over it and fight over it. So we will give you Komar. So grant load to title, hold of Komar. Include, submit. And then this one, let's give to somebody who's not landed currently. So let's bring up my king, bring up my court. How do I tell? I think there's a way of seeing which of these was it? Character, my court, reset. Not a ruler currently. Okay. Diplomacy, martial. Yeah, let's do Orc. So Orc, we're going to give Nezul and Zuwadison. Nezul, send, and Zuwadison. Oops, I forgot to do that one. Well, no holdings there anyway. Doesn't revolt. Alright, no bog of Komarian Night Goblin Horde is declared. Komarian Night Goblin Horde Greenskin Uprising of Komar. So that's the revolt. Local levies are there to deal with it. Okay. I think I might have also made a mistake in that I wanted to the purge option somewhere. I can't remember the interface choices to do it, and I no longer have direct control over these to pick it myself. So now they're going to have to deal with it on their own. Alright. Well, we'll let it roll, but as you can see, there's no holdings here. Like down here, we've got these holdings that are providing us with various benefits. So these guys are going to have to use their income to build up these territories again, basically. Yeah, holder is the wrong holding type, so... Greenskin hideouts. You got to get rid of these greenskin hideouts. That's the problem. So the orcs and the goblins still have hidey holes that they're in, and you've got to get rid of them. And so there's a way to do it. I forget in the interface how to pick it to give that command to get rid of it. But like I said, I don't directly control these anymore, so I can't do it myself. They have to be done through the territory holders. Yeah, that was just the uprising being crushed by the local levies. Alright, close that, close that. Chief Orc's no longer the Chancellor because we promoted him to a landed position, so we've got to pick somebody else for Chancellor, and Venerated Elders as well. Got our Regent. Sure, you can be an Elder, you can be an Elder, and you can be an Elder. Alright, and where is... Alright, point. You're going back to the Chancellorship. 18, 20, 14, 12. Our Spy Master's only got a 12 intrigue. That's not the best. Who do we have that's got a better intrigue? Pretty much nobody. Alright. Guess it's going to stay the same then. Messages. Fine. It just announces all the changes we just made. Okay, so, well, we've survived. Wait a minute. What? Okay, now I'm confused again. Oh, there. Okay. I was trying to figure out why that wasn't purple, or why that wasn't green. So I had changed the map filter, that's why. Alright, so I still have this to deal with. And we're waiting on the honor value for that, so I've got to get my honor increased. So we defeated the greenskins, we're going up for that. We're learning it's going up. Our vassal building, our technology, so we're gaining some honor that way. There are some other ways of gaining honor, and I think it's basically we have to be punching the orcs in the face a number of times to gain the honor. That orc tribe is still up and running, so we might go after them as well, because they'd be an easy fight. I'm debating going after these. Now, one thing that's nice about the train is you see these red lines, these mean impassable. So there's a pass here, so he can come up to me this way, so these two connect. This does not connect because this is impenetrable mountain walls. So this is the only way for the dwarves to get in, or this, or this. So they can't just come at me from any direction. And that's what this wall here meant earlier, where I noticed that you can't go from here directly to here. You have to go this direction or this direction, because this is an impenetrable barrier. Alright, so overall I'm pretty happy. I didn't expect that to happen so soon, but we'll deal with it. I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with that anyway. But the first part of what I wanted to accomplish is done, so yay me. We got that as a bonus. That I've got to give that away too, actually. I'm at 4 out of 4, but I don't need this, so let's make some courtier happy. So that's my call. So let's go back to characters, my court, not a ruler. Who's got good stats? Ekron, that's my son. Braun, the marshal. Let's make Braun happy. Let's use my half-brother. We'll give him Michael. So, whoops, you, grant title, hold of Michael. Include the lower, send. Alright, and we need to make him Braun a marshal again. Go back to the council, appoint Braun. And I want... Yes, I need commanders. Alright. Definitely Orc. Next up... Oof. Don't have too many good choices here. And the third one, the Skag. He's terrible. Sure, you can be an elder. And for a goldsmith, who else do we want to make happy? Let's make Rorik happy. Alright, so we got everybody assigned again. We've got the marriages to figure out. Press the claim I know about. We are threatening! Oh noes! Basically, we've made some territory changes, and our neighbors see us as threatening, so that's fine, we can be threatening. And we did fix the council member problem already, so... Alright, so I do need to figure out the marriage thing, and we need to figure out where we're going to go next. We got a little bit of money, we're going to need a lot more. What can we do here? What can we do in our home territory, our primary one? So we've got the guild hall, we've got 2 ancestral shrines. They've got their own individual upgrade levels, so we've got enough money, for example, to build the ancestral guard up another level. That'll give us 50 additional heavy infantry for our levies. We can get lore keepers, which will increase our tax income and prestige. Or we can just flat out build the shrine to Grungni. Gives us a number of benefits, including some heavy infantry, or Grimnir, or Velaya. Ooh, 100 heavy infantry. 100 archers, 100 gunners. Levy size, culture training. I think this is an either-or choice. I don't think you get to do all 3. Maybe you do. We'll learn that as we play. Let's hold off on making one of these decisions for now, though. What does this button do? It doesn't give me a highlight. Alright, but it shows base tax, fort level, garrison size, the total levy, and then this is what the levy is made up of. So it's made up of 43 of these gunners, 134 heavy infantry, and 50 archers. That's moving between them, so... Or it's centering on it. Let's hold off on that. So, I don't really know what's a good idea to build different places. Guild watchtowers. That's tax income and fort level. The muster. Ooh, let's do the guild muster. Actually, seeing how much these cost, I'm going to wait till we get some more money. So, let's hold off. Let's let some time pass. Actually, this is what I need to pay attention to. I need to raise their opinion, because you only get as many of their troops as you have an opinion as a percentage. So if they've got 100 troops but only an 89 opinion, you only get 89% of that 100. So only 89 of the 100 would actually come to you. So you can see here I'm getting 305 out of their 318 because of the 89 opinion. So I need to keep all of these guys happy as possible. Especially, excuse me, as I lean around here, especially anybody that's providing a large amount of strength. So if I sort by strength, I want to make absolutely sure that these top guys have got as high an opinion as possible so that they're sending all of their local levies to help out. So Rorik is 94, Skag is at 89. I just gave him one of the titles, so that's going to help that. And you can see raising the levies has given them a negative opinion of me, so I need to be careful. I can't just raise their troops and use them in fights continuously, non-stop. They'll get more and more unhappy with me. They need those bodies at home doing raising crops and doing merchanting stuff. You can't just keep the armies out in the field forever. So you're at the mercy somewhat of your lords of your realm. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to let some time pass. I don't remember enough to do anything, so I think I'm just going to let time pass and we'll kind of see what happens. I don't think we're at war with anybody at the moment. We'll get the occasional uprisings from the greenskin holdouts in those territories, but otherwise we've got a truce and there is a defensive pact against us. The peasants have revolted in Zuwadison. Alright, go there. Oh crap, another graphical problem. Alright, Narek just got taken over, so Foe Spike saw how weak these guys were after we beat up all of their troops, and so they've been eliminated. Peasants have revolted in Komar. Not surprising. It's just taking you forever to raise your levy troops. Ugh. Some other trooper unit is causing the graphical problem. Alright, we might have to raise our personal levies and plant them over here to deal with some of this stuff. Let's close all of these. Let's raise my personal levies and let's march them down this direction to help out. Erg. I don't know what units are causing these problems. One of the rebel army graphics it's not liking, so it's causing these graphical anomalies. That has to do with the modded graphics for the mod. Something about the graphics and the level of detail is causing issues. Oops, let's... I thought there was a way to split the unit in half. Guess we're just gonna have to move around. So these peasant revolts are gonna cause negative consequences for the territories. I don't remember where it shows them. Yeah, recent revolts. It is the manlings who keep the orcs at bay. Are the elflings famous for their engineering? No, it is the dwarves, and only dwarves who can do that, and we should be proud. We are glorious. 50% chance of King Kurgan of Ekron gaining the trait Proud, which your monthly prestige goes up. Or Pride goes before the fall. We gain 15 honor. I'm going to take the Humble trait and the 15 honor, because that's what I'm trying to raise. So that'll help me quite a bit, and that gets me up to 97. Alright, we got all the immediate revolts dealt with. We can't split it in half because we've only got a single group, I believe, is what's preventing that. So, we're going to have to... Or it's a single source, that may be it. It's a single source, so I can't split beyond my personal levies. So, we'll just leave them parked down here for a little bit to deal with some of these uprisings. Alright, and we're actually in Zuwadison, so that'll get taken care of. Apologize for the graphic anomaly there. I don't have a lot of control over that, unfortunately. It's hard to track down what graphic in particular is causing that problem. This is going to be annoying. We'll just keep marching around and suppressing these revolts if possible. Damn it, I was just too late. Dudes, deal with your problems. I'm trying to remember how I can see... So this is the problem. The greenskin hideouts. Local revolt risk plus 30%. Taxes are minus 50, supply limits lower, disease resistance is lower. So until they take care of these greenskin provinces, that's the problem. And I believe what I need to do is I need to give these guys money so they can mount expeditions to exterminate the greenskins. And that's what will deal with this. I can't remember how much money it is, though. Yeah, because the culture in this territory is orc, so we need to exterminate the orcs so it can be switched over to the dwarf culture. Okay, so it's come down to how much money. I want to say it's 50 gold per expedition from memory. I could be wrong. We'll find out here. I'm going to give some gold to these guys and see if they use the gold to mount these greenskin extermination missions. Whoa, that's a pretty big one there. Yeah, they just instantly take over the territories. Each time that happens, it's kind of a cumulative effect that gets worse and worse. Okay, we've got everything cleaned up for the moment. Let's see if we can deal with this. So if I go Lord Skag, send gift. Can I not pick? I thought I could pick how much money to do. It'll give him 46 gold and raise the opinion by 26. My master, he's already 100 opinion, so I don't care about that. Trying to see how I can tell how much money he might have. I mean, it says 0 out of 46.7 county tax, but that doesn't really tell me how much money he's got. Not sure if there's a way for me to tell. If I look here, this is his main info screen. Right there. So he's got 10.6 wealth. So let's send the gift. That'll give him 56, and then we're going to watch and see what happens to see if that money drops suddenly. Hopefully he'll spend that on an extermination. So it's down to 23 now, so we spend it on something. I won't know what he spent it on until I get the message, I think, about the greenskin extermination changeover, possibly. Aspiring trader, combat mods. So he's only got the one location, Komar, to worry about. The other guy's got two, so he's going to have the bigger problem. So Orc is going to have the larger money issues. So he's got 88 bucks. Let's send him a gift as well. Send gift. Sure. It's really important that I get rid of the orc holdouts in these areas. It's going to take me forever to walk all the way around to deal with that one. Oops, no, 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 stay here. Alright, turn speed down. You just stay right there where you're at. That way you can go either direction as needed. I don't know what this guy's doing. Who is this? Army of Lord Morden Grungazar. Okay, if you say so. Oh, that's this guy's army. That's a pretty good sized army. Not sure what they're doing hanging out down here. There's not anything going on really. I don't know how much time has to pass before the extermination things occur. Yeah, probably should have retained control of those just long enough to get the orc extermination things taken care of before I handed them off.